Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. Today is going to be a what would you do kind of a segment. What would you do when a guardianship, a parent stands in the way of you living your best life? And so I'm sincerely looking for advice from all of you, from any of you. My ears are open and I am listening. This is going to be a little bit different. Instead of just telling you a story, I sincerely want to hear from you. I'm going to share a story, a scenario, based on real struggles and real struggles that many young adults face, many children face, especially those with some challenges. But even though they have these challenges, they're still highly capable individuals. So imagine yourself in this situation and let me know what would you do? How would you handle it? I really do want to hear from you. So picture this. Picture you're an 18-year-old full of dreams and ambitions. And you've been waiting, you've been looking forward to this milestone, 18 years old, for years. You're highly functional and you are highly determined to live your best life. You want to work a full-time job at something that you're passionate about, like, let's say, working at the Naples Zoo in Florida. You love animals. You want to work with animals, and the Naples Zoo would be ideal. You dream of learning to drive a car, meeting new friends, dating, and experiencing freedom of adulthood. You want to live with your dad who supports these dreams fully, completely, encourages them. And you finally have the chance to do all of these things that you've been held back from for years. Just when you think you're about to take control of your future, when you turn 18, someone steps in and in the dark, while you're sleeping, without you knowing, they make these decisions for you. And they say it's for your protection. But you don't feel that way. You don't feel that you need this protection. All you feel is control. So instead of working at the job you love, you're stuck with actually more restrictions, worse than they were when you were not an adult. Instead of learning to drive, you're left relying on others. Instead of exploring the world, you're confined to someone else's idea of what's best for you. How would you handle that? What would you do? You feel like every chance to grow, every chance to experience life, to develop your own skills, is slipping away. You're being treated like you're incapable when you know you're not. The control meant to keep you safe and to help you, it's just holding you back. It's stopping all progress. What would you do if you were in this position? If you were 18 and you were ready to embrace your independence and you've been looking forward to this day for a very long time, but someone else's control was stopping your progress, would you fight? Would you fight for your right to live your own life? Would you reach out for help? Would you push back against the system, against the guardianship that's holding you down? Let me know what you think. I'm encouraging people to engage. I need to hear it. I need to hear people's thoughts and opinions. So don't hold back either. If you think I'm doing something wrong, let me know. Drop your thoughts and advice and opinions in the comments. I want the engagement. I want to hear it. What would you tell someone in Jake's shoes? If you were his father? Let's take it there now. You know, how can we help these young adults like him to have their voices heard and their dreams respected? Your insight's important to me. It could, not just me, but it could be the encouragement that someone else needs to hear. Someone else needs to keep fighting for their independence. It's a big problem, and there's a lot of people out there, and you can help. So, getting back to what I said earlier, what would you do as his dad, as his father? If you were Jake's dad, I'm going to flip the question a little bit. Imagine you're in my shoes. You're Jake's dad, and you see his potential every day. You see his kindness. You see his drive. You see his creativity. You see his intelligence. You see his humor, his passion, his dreams. But you're facing a system that's holding him back. They're not seeing him the way you are or I am. They're seeing him as incapable. What would you do? What would you do as his father? How would you keep fighting for him? What advice do you have for me? Would you just continue to throw money at attorneys? Would you advocate and make videos like I'm doing here? I'm in this fight every day, every second of every day. It never leaves my mind. And your perspective means a lot. Whether it's legal tips, words of encouragement, or maybe some new ways to advocate. I am listening. I am all ears. Jake needs it. I need it. And I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate it. Thanks for being part of this journey. Let's continue standing together for not just Jake, but every young adult who deserves the chance to chase their dreams, to live their best life. I mean, just be more than the limitations that a court or an attorney or a judge sees in them. How dare they? How dare they? Your voice matters just as much as Jake's. Let's make sure it's heard. Thanks.